Cambio de jugadores.
Messi goes short. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Neymar. And it's Davids. Raul. For Isco. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Modric can so cleverly bypass the press. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! And finally he has breathed life into the game! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Messi. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Carvajal. Lewandowski chasing after it.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Modric. Carvajal. Now he's got space here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Messi. Modric. Raul. And here's Lewandowski. Davids. And they win it back again. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played out wide. Looks a mighty effort! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. And the pass is intercepted. Mosquera kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Torres. And this is Griezmann. Can he get on the end of this? Griezmann. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Dani Olmo. And here's Torres. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Griezmann is onto this. Messi goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us.
Real chance! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have gone to the bench, and we've only just begun.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. Spread out to the left. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's made sure that's not getting through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Fernando Torres. He has a look out. Davids. And this is Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mosquera. Picked out brilliantly. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's come back out to him. He's scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Messi. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. That has not gone well. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. Koundé. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Koundé. Now it's Pedri. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Lewandowski goes short. Koundé takes a shot! Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Not the most convincing of passes. Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Chance for a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
It's their second corner of the game. Lewandowski with the short one. And it's Koundé. And he's had a hit!
3 minutos de descuento.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Azar. Played out wide. That's a shade optimistic. Davids. And this is Torres. Now it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. No, no way through. And back to the goalkeeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's away! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's been shifted off it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nicely weighted ball. Played back in, and it's lofted through here. Yamal's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pedri knocks it into space. Griezmann. Messi. Oh, he's onto this. He's found a way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Probing pass, and it's Davids. Passing nice and neat. Back into the middle. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And this is Griezmann. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yamal wins the duel this time. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hazard. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Yamal. Shot a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Mosquera. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And it's Pedri. Lewandowski. Gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Messi. Davids. And he was quick to react. And it's Koundé. Looking for options for movement. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Takes aim and crosses. Good read, needed to be. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Out towards the flank. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23, Fernando Torres.
75 minutes played.
7, Griezmann. El dorsal 17.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
Messi.
He's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Oh, good take in a good area. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's been played through. Cleared without complication. Ah, good steal, he just read it. That's a cute ball. Plays it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's cut it out. Araujo. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Tries to play it through. Koundé. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.